and Stitch is getting a sequel already. Lilo and Stitch is getting a sequel. Of course, we didn't see that coming. It did great over there. They're not saying if the actors, which the whole cast will be back, but they're not officially signed on. They put this out there just recently, it's over the weekend, and of course, everybody's coming back. I imagine they're not saying that yet, but just wait for it to happen. But when it does this great, and they see these numbers, they're like, okay, keep making more of these. So, guys, great that Lilo and Stitch, a big franchise for Disney, so expect much more to come, guys, and I can't wait to see how that goes. But that's coming back, but something else might not be coming back. Well, we know it's not. Is Dr. Odyssey, guys. Sorry, Dr. Odyssey, you have been canceled. Well, what happened was this. They actually released this actually was today. All the actors' contracts actually released. So they had only a certain amount of time to actually re-up them. They didn't do it, let the contracts just lapse. And so all the actors have been released. Now they could theoretically bring them back and do it, but normally when they're on the tipping like this and they let the actors go, the show's done. Now they're still talking about maybe coming someplace else. This was ABC. So we'll see if it goes. But honestly, it was a big production. I hear it cost a lot of money. They had a massive sound stage. They have this boat on there. So to me, it only makes sense as what's going to happen. It was on the tipping grub for a long time. They weren't saying anything. Now, Ryan Murphy says he still might try to rework something, but as of now, everybody's been let go. There's no more. What a travesty. Lilo and Stitch was terrible, Queen says. They're doing more, Queen. Get ready. That's what's happening. Disney's going to make that keep going. Unlike I said, Dr. Odyssey. But, you can't stop that. You can't stop Ryan Murphy, and you can't stop him from pushing Kim Kardashian, who's coming back, guys, in BRATZ. Oh, my. Why are they doing a BRATZ movie? Why are we doing why are we doing this? I just don't know. But Amazon has greenlit this. Amazon has greenlit the BRATZ movie, guys. Now, Kim Kardashian's executive producing it with her Picture Start On Board production company, and she's going to be playing the villain. She's going to be playing the villain in the BRATZ movie. I know it's like a toy line. I don't know how much you can actually do based off this, but Kardashian.
It's a production company?
Barbie. Yeah.
They did Barbie, for God's sake.
You're right, GR. You are right. They did do Barbie.
I said it first.
Yeah, they did do Barbie.
And G.I. Joe?
You're okay. I feel like there's more with BRATZ. I feel like there's less with BRATZ. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a whole Brat Nation I don't know about. So if you guys know anything about BRATZ,
you're too old, Brian.
I am too old. But if you know out there any kind of idea that might kick you into a starter for this, I don't know. But is there a villain even in BRATZ? I don't know. I really don't know.
Her name is Birdine Maxwell.
Kim Kardashian.
Wait. Valerie knows. Valerie, there's a villain name?
Yes, her name is Birdine Maxwell, and she's like a really skinny, mean blonde lady.
Oh, there we go, Val. Do you see
Kimberly?
Do you see Kim being that lady though?
No.
I mean, I don't see her being Birdine Maxwell. I'll have to drop a picture of Birdine and her two little. She was supposed to be like an Anna Wintour type, and she had these two little twin girls who were always getting nose jobs, who were her little henchmen, hench girls, I should say. There was lots of BRATZ movies, and I watched all of them. So I had all the dolls and watched all of the movies. So I know about Miss Birdine Maxwell and all of the girls.
Okay,
but they were animated though, like a computer generator or something, right? Or are they actual?
Yeah, they were animated movies.
Is this the character you're talking about? Is this her?
No, that's Chloe and that's Yasmin.
I tried to grab something fast.
Tori Spelling.
I don't know any of those things. I kind of remember, but I don't know. Yeah, it's not on my league. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I know that Kim Kardashian can't stop. That's for sure. What Val?
Countess is like, Valerie knows all about BRATZ. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that.
It has a few BRATZ.
I love that though, but I'm going to say. We'll talk more about BRATZ in a second. That will keep going. You can't stop Kim Kardashian, just like you can't stop that AI machine, guys. And so a big thing about AI now is Prime Video is integrating it throughout their whole process now on Prime Video, on Amazon, and it's supposed to actually. No, Alex has been doing already, showing you certain things you should buy based off this, but now they're going to start recommending programs on Prime Video quite a bit more. People have a little bit backlash about this, getting mad, but Amazon said it's going to actually help. help broadcast enhancements and recaps and sports for people, language dubbing. They're saying it's actually going to help the experience for each individual watching Amazon Prime. So we'll have to see how that develops as it goes. But Sarah Silverman, too, is fighting the whole AI thing because a federal judge, though, ruled against her case because on Meta, they were using her likeness to actually train AI, and she sued them over it. Now, Meta said that her likeness in this situation, because they're training AI, is fair use. And so she couldn't actually sue. So they're able to actually use her voice, her likeness and all to actually keep training the AI without paying her any kind of money and not actually giving her any kind of like legality against this. And this seems insane to me. This is fair use. It really kind of is fascinating because I've heard before it didn't work that way. To even train AI, you have to actually have permission. But this judge said this is fair use. That's a big move forward for AI. We'll have to see if this happens to more actors due to this, guys, because she wants to have a career. Everybody wants to have a chance to have a big career. And then one person that definitely thinks he has one coming back again is Kevin Spacey, guys. Kevin Spacey says he's coming back with a vengeance. He's coming back. Now, he did say, he said everybody that actually said anything bad about him, he said he's going to give them, he's going to take the apologies, that's fine. He just never, he will never work with them again. Never work with any of those people. He said if you had any allegations against him, he won't work with you. He's done with you guys, but he's going to come back. He's excited to come back in a big way. He says a substantial way. All these people want to give him roles, and he's going to be coming back to Hollywood, guys. Even though he has another lawsuit against him, another lawsuit has actually been filed for assault again, and so he's got to deal with that again in the UK, but he still says that all these producers want him to come back, and he says he's gone through everything, he's treated himself, he's forgiven himself and everybody else, but he will not collaborate with those people again if they did say he was doing any kind of acts that he wasn't allegedly doing.
Bullshit.
Okay. Pep Star, you said things we say, but he said he's incredibly excited about this new start to his career again after he was like clinging to his house before and he wouldn't move out. Remember he was squatting, guys, not too long ago?
Yeah.
He was just squatting. He's like, I have no money. He's like, actually, bribing the people, actually trying to like get them to pay money. It's fucking crazy to me. But you know what? He says he's coming back. We'll have to find out. Because you know what? Not all actors get that opportunity. Look at Amanda Seyfried. She said that she was so excited to be doing Wicked that she auditioned 6 times for it. She doesn't normally audition. She said, I usually just get offered the roles, but I was all about this, went back multiple times, and then they went with somebody else. And she said she was super bummed. She put so much time into it, years and years, training with all that musical, and she thought she was perfect for the role. But she said this happens sometimes, which it does. You can audition all you want, GR. You can audition all you want, but you don't always get roles handed you. I think Ariana Grande was perfect for what they did for Glenda, but you know what?
Absolutely.
That's what happens, and not that Amanda doesn't have a great, Amanda has a great voice too. She did all the Mamma Mia movies, and I think she's fantastic, but this happens, and honestly, even if you audition a lot, you're not guaranteed the part till you actually sign the contract. So we're going to be upset about that. But a lot of actors try to get roles that don't work out. But then sometimes it comes around. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Because Ethan Embry has now joined the Scream cast. And he actually auditioned for Scream 1 and was turned down. And now he's coming back. He got an opportunity for this new Scream. So good for him. He said he's super excited. Plot details we don't know. We do know that Nev Campbell's coming back. David Arquette, Scott Foley, Matthew Lillard, and of course, Ronald's favorite,
Courtney
Cox is coming back for Scream. And I gotta say though, good for him. I liked him, and I always think about Can't Hardly Wait. That's my favorite role he did. I love that movie so much.
He's good.
He's so good. And I love that. I think he's going to bring that kind of like 90s nostalgia to this as well, which I think will play very well into this. So good for me. You got a chance to actually get in there and do a Scream movie. So, but someone else that's screaming right now is Pedro Pascal, guys. Pedro Pascal is screaming about J.K. Rowling, about what she's been saying, of course, about everything. I love Val's dance for now, which you guys can see it. But Pedro Pascal came forward and he's criticizing J.K. Rowling about how she's talking about transgender rights. Now, apparently, I didn't know this, guys. I knew this, but Pedro Pascal actually has a younger sister who is transgender. Her name is Lux Pascal, and also an activist. And so he really stands up about these things. He said it beyond makes him sick of bullies that are, making him fucking sick. He said it drives him nuts, these people, and he's really mad about J.K. Rowling because she put someone forward. There was a whole court case that she was fighting in the UK, and they won about defining what a woman is biological sex, and J.K. said, I love it when a plan comes together, and of course, Pedro Pascal went off on her because of his younger sister, but at the end of the day, he said, maybe my voice doesn't really count. I don't know if I'm fucking helping, but I just have to stand up and say something about this. So you know what? Good for him. And I said the other day, if you love Harry Potter, you know, you don't always have to agree with J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter hopefully will be the best thing that she did, and she still caused a lot of hate, and that makes me fucking pissed. But what do you do? You know, I honestly, at the end of the day, she's got to live with what she's got to do. He's got to live with him. I love Pedro Pascal, so I think it's pretty great that he's trying to stand up for his sister. So good for him. Good for him. J.K. Rowling is fucking horrible. But it leaves a lot of people breathless when it comes to this whole situation. And Breathless, guys, is coming to Netflix. This is a big like film kind of noir movie that Netflix was bidding on. Everybody was bidding on this movie. I had actually never heard anything about it before I actually heard that Netflix bought it. But they were a massive bidding war about this movie. And at the end of the day, Netflix won out across like every big studio, $4 million. It's a French language film noir type movie, reconstructing the story of Jean-Luc Godard's cinema classic about a doomed love affair between the idealistic Frenchman and his U.S. lover. And I know a lot of people were excited about this. And I know it's coming to Netflix. So guys, if you love that, get super excited. Netflix is going to bring this to life. But I think Netflix is probably more excited about doing Happy Gilmore stuff. So much excited that they're bringing Happy Gilmore back to Subway, guys. So get ready for all the Happy Gilmore stuff at Subway. Because if you watch the first one, it was all about a Subway with Happy Gilmore. So it's a fun kind of marketing campaign they're doing. Shooter McGavin's doing it too, guys. Adam Sandberg's arch rival in the movie. Guys, whatever. It's going to be fun. Bring Subway back to life with a little bit of Happy Gilmore. A lot of breaking news, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all. KRUSE CONTROL.